Hi, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. We're eating tacos. Happy Taco Tuesday to you. Um, don't really know what to say. Should I tell SJ where the camera is? No, she already knows. Should I tell you guys where we just came from? We were hiking at the lake. But it was really just like kind of a long walk, right? Because we only went off the path a little bit, and then I was kind of afraid of stepping in mud too much. Oh, and then we went along the cliffside, which is like the perimeter of the lake. And the moon came out. So it's a day past the full moon, I think. I really want to start eating tacos right now. So I took her over to the coffee or the coffee shop too, but the taco shop. And the taco shop is really a hot sauce shop that added a kitchen into the back of it. And so there's hot sauce all over the walls. And she got intrigued because hell, she can devour some hot sauce and things like that, right? So she got interested about the hot sauces and started putting them on the counter. And the guy behind the counter is just like, well, you can try all of these if you would like. So she tried the hottest ones. They started out with the slightest ones, the most mild, but then graduated to the hottest ones. So as we're walking back from the hot sauce shop, we're over here on the corner, and she's going as we're waiting for the crosswalk to change, trying to get that cool off, get the air to flow over the tongue, take away the hotness.
I made it.
And then some guy who might be homeless asked us for a lighter, which I'm glad SJ didn't have one in her pocket because I didn't want to deal with that guy.
Yeah, that was.
So over here, there's a jail, and they release people. And then over there, there's a city that is very down with people camping in your backyard without your permission. And so those people make their way up the street, up the highway, over to my land. And so often in the city spaces, we're dealing with homeless, but they'll never have like a camp that's out there in the open. That's not allowed. In fact, if you're panhandling or trying to hitchhike, then the police will pick you up, take you to the edge of town to get you to, you want to hitchhike? I'll hitchhike you right out of my town,
Yeah.
and then you're somebody else's problem.
Wow.
So we live on a highway. This is what happens.
Right?
Right?
Yeah, major highway. For sure. I feel like I should keep talking so that you can eat a taco. I
Oh
feel
no.
very like
No, I'm getting situated. we have off and on this one person. So how
tacos.
SJ, how's your day, and what is it that you want to tell people? Like to what extent? So you joined the Hex Guild stream earlier today,
Yeah, for a moment.
and you were driving around because you were on your way over here, as well as doing your own business. But you met with Side Effects in the Hexkin community. He was able to console you, and you're going forward with everything, with your plans in life and stuff. And so what are your next travel plans? Because I know that, like, without she tells me she only has so much time in Austin area.
Usually, yeah.
And so I'm wondering, like, where is she headed afterwards?
I have a good friend that says where in the world is SJ San Diego. Because I travel, that's been a lot of my life for so long, just like moving around. But I'm going to California next.
What's up, Hex is the way?
Hey.
We're having Taco Tuesday. And SJ just tried the spiciest of hot sauces.
It was delicious.
And she has quite the capabilities of taking on the hot sauce too.
I do. Yeah, it's true. I did one hot sauce challenge and I made it all the way to the end without really shedding a tear.
What does that mean, a hot sauce challenge?
So you start with the mild sauces and work your way up to something super spicy that's really intense. Look at those tacos. Just look at them.
So I got the papas that are wrapped in a blanket.
And then I also got some that were wrapped in with her tacos that are carne guisada. That's where it's like the chunks of beef stew in the Mexican culture.
Also, thanks for letting us know the sound is good. I was wondering. That's my, wait, hold on. This right here, that's a Texas taco. It's a brisket taco.
And I think it has barbecue sauce on it.
Yeah, it sure does. It sure does. It's going to be delicious. I'm going to have to eat that real soon.
And then because I'm a sucker for crunch, I had to get some potato chips that I never had seen there.
Have you ever seen these potato chips? I doubt it.
Very random.
And then they always have like those spicy treats at the front of the store. And sometimes they're mixed with bugs. So I have like mixed reactions about it. It's just supposed to like be something spicy related, right? To fit in with the theme, but also something that's unique that you haven't tried before. Surprisingly, these were only 45 cents.
Chili balls.
So
I have no idea what they're going to taste like. But you said tamarind is what they are. Tamarind pulp.
Chili.
We got the crunch.
Yeah, I see you got a mix of soft and crunchy tacos. You like
I did.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like they have a $1,200. We just looked at it. $1,200 for a platinum sponsorship of the taco shop, the hot sauce / taco shop, and they allow you to design or curate and name a taco. And so I'm just trying to brainstorm like what could it be? I think I might have had papaya salad, like a fruit salad.
It's a Thai dish.
Oh, okay.
It's like young papaya salad. That's like basically like you take the green papaya and shred it and then put all these spicy things. That's one of the spiciest things I've ever had was Hex is the way knows. Yeah.
Well, I never have had a papaya salad then.
Yeah. At Thai restaurants, you can order one. It's usually an appetizer that they have there. And there was one in Austin that made me cry. It was really, it was really intense. It's one of the only things that I've like legit just had tears running down my face. It was the spiciest for me. Yeah. What a trip. That's interesting that we both have had that experience where that was just the spiciest thing. Like, and you think it's going to be like it's fruit and there's some like fish sauce in it and it's refreshing, but no, it's unbearably hot. Hurts the brain and the sinuses and everything. Makes you cry. Second less spicy question. Which taco are you eating now?
Papa's in a Blanket, which is a crunchy beef taco that's wrapped in a soft taco that has refried beans.
Sounds amazing.
It is. Hello. Just kidding. So, my computer guy needs to revisit the situation. I get so far along in having this computer operate like this. The shutdowns don't only happen while I'm streaming; they happen while I'm just watching YouTube inside this space. This is a 75-inch or larger, so it's really awesome to watch YouTube on.
I would imagine so.
We're gonna watch some mannequin previews or something like that because I need to introduce her to the mannequin movie.
I want to know so bad, but I don't. It's like if you know about The Room, you want to know.
What is The
But
Room?
you don't. It's a cult classic. Tommy Wiseau, ladies and gentlemen. Just Google Tommy Wiseau or The Room. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm sorry. You're welcome. Yeah, it's I don't even want to get into it. You just have to experience it for yourself. I saw that Hex is the way said, do either of you have a homemade chili recipe? I make chili like the way I cook all the things is I just figure out what I have on hand and then make something out of it. I have a lot of like basic staples, but usually I don't go by any recipes. And for chili, definitely not. It just depends on what beans I have, what meat, like it just turns into chili magic. But something that I do need to look into or would need a recipe for, I think, or just need to reference at the very least, is the chili taste, like the chili flavor, like what makes it that like kind of like smoky roasted chili. That's what I'm about. A nice smoky chili. So
maybe you could go to a chili cook-off and be able to ask 20 people at once.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. What is chili to you?
Oh, somebody's getting a phone call. Somebody popular.
It's not true. It's true. I got voted for things, nominated. I got voted and nominated.
What was it?
Did you see the Hexy Awards?
I'm not looking at it now.
So this is why we're friends. Nice. Low key, I'm on that page, to be honest with you. Like the
temperature's right.
I just the thing I posted recently, I was like, part of me wanted to just, because I've had how do I put this? I have the most confidence I've ever had in my life these days, for sure.
Sweet.
Yeah. And that's taken me a really long time to
That's a topic.
To cultivate.
Yeah.
And it's nice. It's a really good feeling to feel confident in my abilities these days. Mm-hmm. And what I'm doing. So I went ahead and I got nominated for Hexy, like hottest Hexagon, hottest female Hexagon, and then Hexagon Woman of the Year.
Oh,
both
wow.
of those, which is both. I mean, I honestly both of them, like hottest Hexagon. Yeah. I voted for definitely different people in both of those categories, and very much don't feel deserving of all that. But at the same time, it is nice to have this confidence boost, and I played into it. Basically, that's why I'm giggling, because the tweet that I made about, who would Richard vote for, like, in a way I'm kind of like, in one way I'm being confident and I'm thankful for like all the things that they're doing, and I love KSB.TV. So, but on the other hand, I'm just like, I don't care. Like, I really don't. Yeah.
So yeah, who would Richard vote for?
Oh man.
And was that kind of like a serious pondering?
No. Yeah, no. I said it because of the other things that I said. Because I said I read Sci-Vive, I staked Hex, and I dance to drum and bass. And Richard loves drum and bass.
Okay.
So that was like those three things. I was like, well, I'm sure some of the other hot women dance to drum and bass though. Like that, I would not be surprised. I mean, in fact, makes sense to me. Y'all are so like hot and wonderful. What an awesome community. Like I'm a part. In fact, that to me, that's the hottest thing about the women in Hex is that I have not had women friends, A, much at all in my life, or B, at this point in time, right? It's hard. I think as you get older, it's a little more difficult to make friends and like create new friendships that are really meaningful and dynamic. So I've met and have befriended and now have close friendships with several women through Hex. And it's beautiful and wonderful. And that to me is one of the hottest things about these women is that we are like uplifting and supportive of one another. And if there is beef or like someone's like done something stupid or like, you know, someone needs to get someone like people call each other out and drama gets resolved for the most part. Like I like that a lot. I like that I feel like everyone can kind of be real with one another. I know that so much stuff happens in the spaces. A lot of that is because it's being run by the women in the community. Like they do a lot. And I'm just happy to be a part of this whole freaking family. So I feel like there was something else I was going to bring up about that though. Yeah, I don't know. Hexy Awards. So vote for whoever you think did a great job because everyone did. Everyone really has in their own way. I think Kaylin honestly like needs at least a few awards. Like she's just done so much for what happened during Vegas and like just the way I think that she kind of wrangled. It's like she's herding cats to me. Like she's just got all these different kind of projects going. She's in all these different kinds of groups and like getting all this different shit done. And I was like, yeah, like I see her working and she puts so much effort and time into everything, which is another cool thing is that there are the fact that we have an award ceremony and these nominations because there are so many people in the community that are doing cool things like awesome shit and moving the message of Hex forward. So just the fact that we have that number of that many influencers still in this bear market, like we're all here still doing stuff and making content and putting like spreading the word about Hex. So that also, I mean, I think it's just really awesome. Like just the fact that we get to acknowledge that there are tons of content creators. There are so many that we have to have people, you know, vote for like the different ones that are doing different things in the community, or not have people do it, but it happens. It's happening. Yeah. Yeah.
We are large enough to have a pageant.
Yeah. It's a good way to put it. I won a pageant. Speaking of pageants, I was the sophomore year homecoming princess.
No wonder.
At my high school.
High school of how many?
Oh, I don't know. Nogales High School. It's just a public school outside of LA.
Do those high
There's stocks
schools that
myself.
have like a graduating class of 12, do they have those sorts of pageants and proms and, you know, like kings, queens, you know?
There was an all boys school that I ended up being the date. I ended up being someone's prom date.
Okay.
Because their mom worked with my mom. It was a small all boys school. And they still had a prom, but they had to outsource. They had to import their dates.
You were best friends with this person?
No, oh no. I did not even know this person. Our moms worked together, and this mom's son needed a
You were
date
the
to his
shining
prom.
Object?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's me. My mom just like was like, yeah, it's fine, like a blind date. Okay. This was my senior year of high school. Yeah.
Do you want to try the candy?
I do want to try the candy. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's see what's going on with that.
So these are our chili balls. Oh no.
That's why they're 45 cents. It just goes everywhere.
Well, I was thinking with my dirty hands, then I made it to where we couldn't open the package at all.
My goodness.
There's always a back door.
Unless it's Hex.
Ooh, bird. All right, cheers.
Cheers. Are you eating the whole thing or
Half of it. I took a bite. Very granulated sugar.
It's hurting all my teeth. That means I have exposed teeth.
Right.
All I taste is sugar.
Oh, you hit the sugar part?
That's all I
There's a
taste.
salty part after it.
I mean, yeah.
There's a salty part. Did you hit the
Yeah.
salty? Really?
hmm
You don't have taste buds work.
Oh, now I got more salty. I can't. No.
Leave your address below. I'll send you one in the mail.
That's
Hex is the
I look
way.
at my tongue. Oh, did it? Oh no! I just ate some terrible red number 40. Oh yeah, yes.
Really?
So, yeah, really. Look
We
at that.
just poisoned ourselves.
We just poisoned ourselves.
that shit gets into your DNA or something.
That's what I hear.
I'm like crying.
I try not to look sometimes at the back of packages.
No wonder it was 45 cents. You know, something that seems like it's an appropriate price. I just watched a video last night about that.
I'm gonna rinse this down with some chocolate.
Encouraging.
Sorry.
It encourages Red 40, whatever, encourages autism based on this guy's studies.
Mhm.
I forgot what other things, but I'm glad we only had a half a thingamajigger,
Mhm.
a ball.
I'm glad I didn't decide to send that to anybody as a gift. Here, have some death because you don't know better.
Yeah, I learned about that through a friend of mine who had cancer as a kid, and so now she's very strict about what she puts in her body.
Wow, I didn't think people lived past cancer as a kid.
It was leukemia.
I was thinking that you had to like pass out, you know, like have some sort of like an eating disorder that you just hit the wall and then you wake up to the whole thing and then from then on you're good. But besides that, you would just adopt pharmaceuticals that would keep you alive.
Yeah,
So good.
you're not wrong.
I'm glad to hear that this person learned.
Yeah. Yeah.
My stomach's on fire. How does your stomach feel?
Fine.
Really?
I'm telling you, I have a stomach of steel.
Habanero and ghost pepper, right? You got Carolina Reaper, didn't you?
Delicious. Yeah, I think I got one of each. I can handle it. I like it. Bring it on. Bring it. I am so popular.
What you got?
I don't know. Wow.
Well, I feel like chowing down.
I'm just I just am legit popular. It was all like texts from different people. And they're all from the community. I think maybe except for one.
What is happening?
No, just the fact that like
Oh,
all of my friends, like the people that are texting me right now are all Hexicans.
yeah.
Like
Your social life is made of hexagons.
it's amazing. It makes me so happy. It really does. Like I didn't know. I had no clue when I was getting into this crypto. I had no clue that my life would change so extraordinarily in such a I mean, let me take that back. I did have a clue. I had some sort of horoscope or some prophetic word came to me saying that my life would be different. I would not recognize my life in October. And this was in February. So I had that in my head. since February that I would not recognize my life come this October, and I don't.
When did your breakup happen?
In July. Yeah.
Full steam ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Did you
obviously
have an
that's a
inkling
big part of
that
it.
was gonna happen? Do you have an inkling that it might come back around?
No.
Okay.
No, we're good friends.
Yeah.
It's my first relationship where I'm actually like we're like legit
Oh,
like
right.
on a good
Right.
page, and I get to hang out with his kid every now and then. And
So my understanding of you getting on board was through Kool-Aid.
yeah,
Right.
I drank the Kool-Aid.
So like, you guys, I imagine y'all being at the same dance floor.
Oh,
right?
absolutely. That's how we met. Yeah, we met on the dance floor.
And so like, what's the conversation when you scoot over to the bar? Then it's like, hey, I got some crypto to tell you about.
Oh, how did that happen?
You know what? If you want to end up on top, you got to follow me.
That's how Kool-Aid do his thing. Is that what you're kind of?
Yeah.
So the thing is, though,
if you like my moves, I'm not cutting you down, crypto. If you like my moves, you would love what I got going on in the financial world.
no, it's not even. Man, how like so I didn't really talk with him. To be honest with you, we didn't talk much for a long time because especially at first I didn't like him. At first I was
Y'all
not a
have, like,
fan.
a mentor-mentee sort of relationship.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even more so with Chris Side Effects. I feel like it's Kool-Aid and Side Effects than me in terms of like the way the knowledge pours down and like that's my fault. I recently talked about how I've been feeling kind of crypto dumb. But I had my crypto laptop open the other day, and I was doing some things, and I was like, okay, I could do this. I could buy things and swap things, and I'm gonna set my next big task that I should have already done because I was gonna put it in at 2.8 cents, and I didn't, and I could have. But now that just goes to show you, don't wait. Don't wait to learn this shit because especially once Pulse Chain launches, do not wait. It's important. It's important stuff.
Go ahead, wait, get wrecked.
Get wrecked. Bye. End stream. Just get wrecked. Nah, it's to me, I always wanted to continue learning. Like I can't imagine a life where I stop learning things.
Yeah.
When I graduated college, I thought to myself I would pay for a college course every semester for the rest of my life. I'm glad I didn't do that because, I mean, yes and no, but I feel like through crypto or through learning all this, I never answered your question. So basically, we met dancing, Larry and I, and then through Facebook,
Kool-Aid.
like this chatting, crypto Kool-Aid. Through Facebook chat. I think he saw me ask about Bitcoin on my Facebook at one point.
Oh.
And then he reached out and was like, "Oh, I know a thing or two about that."
Sweet.
Yeah. Because this was way before Hex that I knew that he was into crypto. But I didn't really get into that time.
You didn't know he was in crypto until he said, "I know something about Bitcoin."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Facebook.
And this was years ago. This was probably 2016, 2017.
I guess what's happening in my mind is I'm trying to figure out how to market to people and how to connect. And so I'm just asking people like, okay,
how do
what
you
were the
do it?
fundamentals of like how your mind got to the point where you want to learn? Because the highlight of last week for me was give people what they want, not what they need.
I was like,
hey, I'm on a live stream with SJ on Hex Futures. There's 3 people watching, and you're on speakerphone.
what's up?
So can I try to talk freely right now or not? Or do I?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm about to make a video that is going to be amazing. I need to know what's the best quote that Richard Hart has ever said about like financially freeing yourself.
Well, look at who you called.
Which one? Like, what is the best little
What's up,
clip? like the best clip that
Can you
I
hear
can
him?
put in this video.
Yeah, can you hear what he's asking?
Yeah, this is Trap Gravity on the phone. What is the best Richard Hart quote about what?
You know, like a 10, 15 second where he's like, you get it right once. Y'all have a clip where he's like, you get this right once. You know, you'll never have to get it right again.
Okay, so
You know, but if you fail, what?
so he
clip
said
is
that
something like that.
he
said it
said
numerous
that
times.
running up to Hex release, he said that after Hex release, only like 4 times. Like he didn't, or I'm sorry, he hadn't said that, but like 3 or 4 times in the last like year. But before that, he said it a lot. I got a mosquito I'm fighting. SJ's waving at
multitasking.
people in the chat.
It's crazy up in here. It's everything's nuts.
Oh my gosh, stuff's flying.
I was just thinking about there's that app or that website where you can type in.
Search.io. Oh, I love it. But I didn't know if y'all. That's why I was hitting Nico up. So instead of me having to go do it, I didn't know if he had it quickly.
Oh no, hexsearch.io would do so much better than what I could do by memory right now. With this,
I just didn't know if you knew the exact date, because you know I could tell you sometimes the exact date.
right? No, like that's what I'm trying to tell you. 3 times in last year, but prior to that, he said it often.
Seek and ye shall find.
Man, this is about to be sweet as hell.
It's kind of like, what posture do you want
How
him
many
to
people?
be in when he says it?
Just like Richard. I don't care. Like just the old. I'd rather the older the better.
Apex says that it's on one of Thoth's clips as well. I guess that's recently Thoth did it.
Not surprised.
So I'll tell y'all. Since how many people are here?
4.
Hex is the way, and Apex are in the chat active. There's 4 people total, and then SJ and I in the room.
Dun,
Well,
dun,
what I'm
dun.
going to do is Deion Sanders dropped a video tonight, and at the end of his video, he said he wants a character. You know, I mean, y'all. I don't want to spoil it for y'all, but he says some really good shit, things that every Hexican like stands by, and so I want to incorporate it. But then I'm also going to incorporate Lil Boosie's song "I Ain't Hard to Find," because Deion says on the thing, he's like, I am not hard to find. And so I'm going to make it like a hype video. Like I'm going to take just him just sitting on a couch but at the end, I want to have Richard and talking about, you know, it's just something different, but nobody's done this yet. So, I mean, you got to find your own lane, I guess. I don't know.
Mix the sports motivation with the Hex crypto.
Why not?
I love it. I mean, we've got the
Why
queen
not?
of S5 or Sci-Vibe here. S5.
I like it.
A
A queen.
What have you been smoking tonight, Eco?
Just the usual.
Support it. I fully support it.
3 different plants.
Plants. I like plants.
I've got birds around me right now.
Yeah, I can hear them.
Yeah, slice bit.
They're laying eggs.
Would you look at that?
I know.
Nature. Nature at its finest. Birds laying eggs.
But I'd avoid them. Like, I wouldn't try to, like, I mean, I stay away. Like, if they start, like, because they'll act hurt. They'll start running and, like, kicking off to the side, walking like they're retarded or something. And they're trying to act like a hurt bird. They're trying to act like prey because they're
Poor
trying
birds.
to protect their eggs.
Oh, the poor birds.
Yeah, so they're near their nest that's on the ground, but
Yeah.
then they hobble away from the nest so that you think they're on the ground because they're hurt.
Or, yeah, like they're easy prey. You know, do you want to eat eggs? I mean, what do you want? Do you want to go after little eggs or do you want to go after the
Big old bird.
The
Yeah.
big bird
Wow.
that's hurt.
That's interesting because I feel like that's the opposite of a Sci-Vibe quote that I know, where Richard talks about how choosing for strength happens in most places and including in nature. But that would be a case of choosing for weakness, right? Because you're distracting through weakness or
Yeah.
being covert through weakness in some way.
Well, maybe there's some sort of what's up side effects.
Sounds like Binance, CZ and Binance to me.
I actually need to leave in a little bit. Chris, you need to let me know how late you're going to be up because I still need to drive by his place to get my car checked out. To double check.
Do y'all live by each other?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Not far at all. My sweet, sweet friend Christopher.
No, I was talking about Eco.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm in the
Similarly.
next town. I think. Let's see. I think SJ would consider herself nomadic, so she doesn't really have a town right now. But I think Chris is in the town next to me. Yeah, between Austin and I.
Okay.
Up late as usual.
Okay. You're going to need to drive. Can you drive? You're going to be able to drive?
Chris just tuned in. He just texted me and said, "You're live on Hex Futures."
What's up,
I
Brandon?
want to know what people have bots. I think Funding Gym has a bot. So let's see if we pick up another number there. Crypto Heartbeat. Like in case you put the name in the microphone and then another person pops in the room.
Is that a thing? Are we making
No, it
people
is.
magically appear?
It
I
is.
like it.
If you say Funding Gym on Twitter, it's like a 50% rate that it'll pop in there.
Nice.
So that's what you're up to, Trap?
Yeah, so
Doing
we're
video
gonna look at Dolph, see what Dolph had to say,
creation.
what he clipped. I just wanted to know the best one because I know he said it a million times.
I think it's just that Thoth
Definitely
featured
many,
it.
many times he said.
Yeah, he said it a lot more in the early days.
That's why I said the older, the better.
Yeah, you want that nostalgia.
Yeah, I want it when he had the fucking green, the silver or platinum, whatever, white gold, whatever kind of chain it was, and he had the fist grabbing the money. I want him wearing that.
Yeah, and I think that you could
Richard,
find it.
love.
I think that you could find it pretty
I still
easily.
love Richard. I still love Richard, but that's the one that it will always be special, That's what got me here.
Trap, I think that you can find it pretty easily because I agree. In that era, he did say it quite a bit. Like pre-release of or pre-announcement of Hex, he would say that shit. You just got to
And he
get
also said it a
crypto
good
right.
bit before the Pulse Chain sacrifice. Like
Yeah.
months before. Many months before. He kept saying it and saying it.
And then what? Did he say it? Did he say it today?
No.
Oh.
No, it's just that's one of the things that just registers with me the most.
Hmm.
Like resonates with me. Like that's why I'm here. Literally, that's why I'm here.
We're gonna get Trap off of selling pipe onto being fully retired.
Can we say culverts? Let's say culverts because pipe that might
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Maybe CZ's influenced me too much.
I was there. I was there with you. It's all right. Pipe.
We're going to go jokes for days. I sling pipe for a living.
I love it.
Sling pipe for a living.
Love it.
Maybe that's the best way I can start. Maybe I need to create OnlyFans. I don't know. And just post pipe on it. Like culverts, fiberglass pipe. That would be like the ultimate troll, right?
Yeah. People would tune in, I'm sure. Someone would watch that.
Get people to subscribe for like $39.99 a month. See culverts for sale.
All the pipe you could possibly dream for your pipe dreams.
That would be,
He
man.
can fit one inside the other.
I don't know that I want to know.
I could, look,
Oh my god.
I could post pictures on Twitter of many inside of each each other.
We just talked about Lane Pipe and lost.
They go like,
You know that my watchers went from like a few to none almost.
sorry.
Oh, trap.
No. This stuff always happens. We just she and I got a Mexican candy over there at the taco shop, and they're called chili balls, and they're made out of like tamarind pulp, but they added the freaking red 40 to it. So we got freaked out by eating red 40.
My tongue was so red. I figured it had to have been. It's like I haven't eaten, because I don't eat food colored anything
I didn't even think about it.
if I can avoid it.
It's Taco Tuesday, man. You're finally
Damn it.
live.
Damn it.
Well, what happened was we started so freaking late.
Well, I didn't mean to fucking call and interrupt y'all shit.
It's all
Well, I
good.
meant for you to interrupt it.
Yeah.
So thanks for the apologies, because
But no, I didn't mean.
that alleviates any sort of loss of subscribers. You know?
So it's all Trap's fault, not your own.
No matter. Look, they got bots out there. You can get.
They got bots I can buy. Yeah.
We could pump that up quickly.
So,
You want 1,000 subscribers? Oh, can happen in a heartbeat.
so Trap, what's on your mind for the Hex community? Where do you think we're going? What sort of update is going on? Not like a daily. I don't want like a daily
You're
thing.
talking about price?
Like
Or you're
by-
talking about, like,
By the week, how do you think everything's going in Hex and the moves that are happening?
I think we're weeding out all these fucking weak ass bitches.
Weak ass.
That's
Yeah.
what I think. I think they're being weeded out.
It's my paper lettuce hands.
Cool. That's cool. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
I
So
like it.
this is like Richard is tweeting.
Richard the goat. He is the goat. Literally the goat.
He's tweeting out things that are along the lines of these people had to flake off at some point, to where whenever we're sitting there looking at that chart that says like these are the emotions that you feel while you're going through the chart cycles. Like whenever it was that we're down to like feeling depressed or concerned or frustrated or whatever, like make it hurt, make it really hurt. Like, shake the people off.
Yeah. Bye.
That's fun.
Adios.
Last night, I was asking you about what was the t-shirt payout yesterday?
Oh,
There's a couple.
it wasn't so much. It was
I
only
guess it wasn't.
6.2 or 6.1.
We got to shake more whales out then.
Oh, how do you shake whales?
I don't know.
Earthquake.
I don't know.
Like some of those people that were only
Maybe
staking
we should start
weeks
talking about
at a
PPs
time,
again.
they were buying more.
Yeah.
Their strategy was good. I'm gonna buy out a beer. So where's the ass I'm gonna kick? What's up, J Soul? Thanks for the taco emoji.
Yeah.
Just so late.
All right, so Trap.
So late.
He says, "Hey, Trap G."
Welcome to the trap. Just so late.
Josole, we are the tardy ones. We're like 2 hours late,
My
but
fault. I wanted to go for a hike.
we had a good walk.
Yeah.
And
So y'all live? Are y'all live?
I
Yeah.
just managed. Yes,
Let
that's
me get my iPad. Let's go live. So y'all are live in the fucking
Yeah.
your space.
Yes,
yeah,
Trap.
and we actually want to eat. So if you would please,
ahead and
if you would please come on stream and
take a bite of this taco.
entertain, we'll be able to eat.
This is it, right? This is the taco within the taco?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's double
All right.
wrapped. Which you're welcome to the whole thing or half of it or whatever. You can eat some sauce on that.
I need some
Red
salsa on that.
sauce,
Okay, I got salsa right
sauce.
here.
Either
I like the root with
there's
sauce.
tons of them.
Oh, I could have
Are
a
you entertaining it?
whole thing of salsa every bite. I
I
could do it.
got some violent motherfuckers. No, I had no plans on. I'm trying to make a video that I'm trying to drop like quick. I cannot get distracted, and I've already been distracted.
Jocelyn asks, "Have I ever heard Trap sing?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, I've heard him sing." In
What band
the
was I in? What band was I in? What band was I in?
Hey, I was in the Moonlight last night, feeling how the rays felt different in the moonlight and then out in the shadows. Me and my buddy, and then Trap calls, which was quite relevant. Has
His name is Trap also.
Has everybody?
Technically.
Yeah. Well, not Trap also, but
But his name is.
y'all share the same first and middle name.
We shared the. But
Crazy.
you said we shared the first name too.
First and middle name
That's weird as fuck.
in
That is-
order.
I know, and that is crazy. That is crazy.
What's crazy is that y'all both call me. That's what's crazy.
Well, my dogs obviously don't like that, so I'm gonna have to stop doing it. Smell and sniffers. You hear them barking in the background.
So, Trap, were you entertaining the idea of joining us or no?
No, I have to make
Distracted.
a video right now. Dude, this is important.
Okay.
You're gonna love it.
He's a
You're
man on a
gonna
mission.
Fucking love it. Yes, think. Ego, you know when I get in a roll, let me roll.
Let him roll.
Let me fucking roll. Look, where's Ryan Conley at?
Ugh. Sorry.
Did you see Ryan?
Don't
Conley
say that
at
name.
PulseCon?
Heart
I sure
assassin.
did.
All right. Hold on.
Assassin.
Quit flexing. Let's get
Oh,
SJ's.
let me flex. I deserve
Let's-
that. I deserve that.
Let's get SJ's understanding or whatever of who Ryan Conley is and her experiences with him in PulseCon.
Oh
Interesting.
yeah, go ahead. Yes,
No.
please.
No me gusta.
Nothing
Dude,
at all.
so
From the beginning.
oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Okay, so
I had an immediate instinctual, and I think that's why he lashed out at me, because I immediately instinctually was just like, nope, to whatever you are and whatever your energy is. 100% no.
He lashed out at you online or in video
Online.
sort of thing, or in person.
Trap knows all about it.
Trap knows all about it. She
Mhm.
says.
Yeah, there was like a whole a community. The community came to my my aid. Like I had no idea it was going on. Two things happened. He sent me a message after I met him one night at a party, and it was something to the extent of like he said something like, "It was nice to meet you, but it seemed like your energy was really off," and other people agreed with me, like as if it wasn't just him. Like there was a group of people talking about how my energy seemed off that night or whatever. I have it all on text, but
Oh my god.
it was just ridiculous. And
I
I
didn't know about this.
So
Yeah.
how do you bring nothing to the
about
community
CD.
and then leverage
I knew
against
about the
SJ
CD
who has
stuff with
brought
him.
stuff to the
The
community?
thing, it's just he's abusive to the women in our community, so he's dead. He was dead in the water before he even fucking got going.
hold on real quick before I not see this. Mix, send me a DM on Twitter or Telegram about that. I'll send you the instructions.
So, real fast.
But yeah.
Was this in a space that you said this, SJ?
So from what I know, so he said that directly to me about my energy. And then I found out a week or 2 or 3 later, like after the conference, that he was in a space talking. It was the same space. No, it was with you. You and someone else were all talking. You guys were like doing a stream or something. And he said something and like you were recording it. And someone said that like,
No,
it was-
I'm not famous. You think that's the thing. I think you got me confused. I'm not saying I've never been in a space with Ryan Conley.
or on a stream.
He has had me blocked from early on because I have went at this dude from the Saturday night of the Pulse conference. Saturday night of the Pulse conference, he blocked me. So I went at him.
It was
Whenever
just,
Hexblaw FaceTime me from Ryan Conley's party, and
I just
got
didn't
talk
wanna
to
go.
people there.
And
Yeah.
the very next
Told me
day,
things.
he posted that weak video of somebody getting kicked out of the pool.
Oh yeah, and they didn't
Right.
get kicked out. He says he kicked them out.
That's what I meant by weak.
Hexblaw shows up and literally says like, no, told Ryan Connolly, no, we don't want to kick him out. The only reason he was probably trying to kick him out, whoever the guy was, I don't know who he was, the only reason he probably tried kicking him out is probably because he was fucking ripping Hex over Ryan Connolly's goddamn bullshit scam project.
Yeah.
One of his 6,000
Yeah.
things.
I could just tell instant like con fake. That's what it was. Is like he instantly came off as completely fake to me. Like he didn't even have to say more than like 5 words. And I was just like, I don't want to hear any more from you. I don't want to see your face. I'm done. And that I think that energy, like me cutting him off that way energetically, right? Because I'm a people person. I love talking to people. So like when I don't, I think that doesn't go unnoticed, and I'm just like, okay, bye, I'm gonna shut you down now. So
earlier today on the Foodies/Guild stream, I mentioned that I would really like to get all the Hexagon Zodiacs. If they would allow me
Ooh.
that information of knowing about where their birthday is, I would love to get their Zodiac and then pair them up on group situations and be like, okay, you
Pair
could
him up
really
by seed phrases. Pair him up by seed phrases.
you could really work well with this person or that person. I'm just saying it. I'm not setting it up officially or anything like that. To where
I love this
if
idea.
you guys want to migrate into that sort of thing and realize that possibly the Zodiac would help me out, sort of thing. Because Trap is one of the people who is listening to me about Zodiacs, and he's like, "Well, wait a minute, you kind of got a point there." Like here and there.
I wonder
So
if I
it's
could
like
guess
he would give it
Trap's sign.
He would give it a chance. He would give it a try.
Yeah, no, look, he's told me like what's like
Apex is a
Zodiac
Libra.
that, like, don't work.
Can I guess?
with
Can
me.
I guess?
And I look at the other
Traps?
I look at people and their birthdays, and it's like, oh wow.
Trap, I want to guess your sign. I'm going to take 2 guesses.
Okay, go ahead.
Taurus or Capricorn?
Second one.
Yeah.
Wait, am I a Capricorn?
Are you?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Good thing I've
Yeah.
never paid attention to this. I always thought, look, any person in my life that ever brought this up, I looked at him as like a damn tarot card reader.
I've read tarot cards.
Like,
Yeah, I go back and forth with it
like,
too. That's the thing is like sometimes I feel like I spend too much time and energy in that esoteric realm, and like I'll sometimes I'll delete my horoscope apps and things like that. But man, there are sometimes you can't deny how it's not just cyclical, because the thing is like we have our mega signs, right? Like your whatever your sun sign is, and there's always going to be all these little nuances because we have different rising signs, we have different moon signs, so not every Capricorn is the same, but you're gonna have I see it over and over again, the overarching themes of people born under different signs. It's hard to deny it, which is why I go back and forth. I'm like, yeah, there's a lot I put a lot of, weight into it. And then some days I'm just like, not too much weight. Like I don't need my horoscope at the beginning of the day to dictate how I feel about everything.
Well, while we're in these early stages, it's kind of nice. It might be nice to have that little boost of introduction, or even an icebreaker to other people.
Absolutely.
I mean, how cool would it be if you were told that like this really well-known hexagon could work well with you?
Mm-hmm.
Then you could be like, hey, maybe that person could guide me a little bit on some little side projects.
Yeah. Yep.
That's why I call it Eco tonight.
Yeah, that's what I love.
Making the video,
I love it.
I forgot it was Taco Tuesday,
It's all good.
so I didn't know. If I'd have known, like I'd have waited till later. But
Is this the first time we've ever had a conversation, Trap Gravity? I think that might be correct.
yes, absolutely, yeah, 100%. This thing, like, it wasn't me. I think you might get maybe me and Famous confused.
No, I know it's not Famous.
Or-
There was one other. It was like two people. I'll go back. I'll let you know. What it was.
Yeah, but
I'll
no,
figure it
I
out.
promise, like, this is my first. Because look, that's another thing. People know. Don't come in our fucking community. The only person that can go crazy on anyone in our community is I can go fucking crazy on Hexy Cajun. That's it. I know her personally. So we war with each other. If we fight with each other, you let it go. But otherwise, nobody else should ever come in this place being disrespectful to our women.
Or anyone.
And I have held that fucking.
I mean, if you
fart.
deserve disrespect, that's fine. But
Can I say that word? Can I say that word on here?
I love it how Trap gives himself the excuse of like, oh, we're both Cajun, so
so it's all
No, I'm
right.
not Cajun. I'm
so
not
I
Cajun.
can be a dirty mouth around here.
What about Creole women? You ever seen Creole women? Holy
I
shit.
just learned that Creole actually means
Beautiful.
like every ethnicity of the Caribbean, basically, like
Dude,
European
beautiful
and
women.
African
Dude,
and
I mean,
South
if you see a
American,
girl
I
with
believe.
straight black hair and bright blue eyes, and just it's like they're literally built perfect.
Cute. Also, thank you, Apex Crypto, looking for the clip for you, Trap. By the way,
What?
Apex Crypto is trying to find that clip for you.
Oh, well, awesome, Tom. Thank you so much.
I think he hears you.
Tom, just send it to Twitter or send it to you or Ego, and y'all send it to me, whatever.
It's
I'm not getting involved in this.
Oh, wait, I thought we were talking. Are y'all talking about the
We are. I'm just bullshitting you.
Cajun women? I thought we were talking about the clip I was looking
we're
for.
talking about the
Richard.
clip, and that's Trap_Gravity on Twitter handle, and he
I was
says.
talking about. I thought we were talking about Richard, like the clip I was looking for earlier.
Yeah, that is what we're talking about.
That's what Apex is giving you the thumbs up on, and he also says that he thinks that he'll find one in early 2021.
Fucking right. And that's the raw Richard. God, I love that dude back then. Like, man, I get what he's doing. You gotta adhere to this crazy ass shit we got going on.
Georgia Carrera!
Georgia's in the chat.
I love you, Georgia. I can't wait to see you. I'm coming to California. Let's hang out.
And
Let's hang
Georgia
out.
said I'm her second favorite Mexican, like male.
Oh,
I'm like,
that's a big
in line
compliment.
next to Richard Hart.
Ooh.
I'll just hope that I'm
She
that
might-
first slot or
Orca
the
used to
third
be there,
slot.
but then Orca rugged his ass, and then he's now accepted cookies, and I think she's upset with him about it. So I'm like, I might be like a 2.5. I don't know. How much, or a 1.5?
So this is great actually, because I feel like I'm glad I get to say this in front of Georgia. I was thinking about this earlier, and I mentioned this about Georgia on Twitter or something. I was telling people not to sleep. Don't sleep on Georgia. Like, Georgia's amazing, and I think people are sleeping on her. Like, they don't realize like how phenomenal she is. Also, same. Like, I don't think enough people like give this dude credit or like and subscribe, please, and spread the word, because just
Who?
genius
Who?
folks.
This guy, Eco. She was giving me props earlier. Whenever we were walking, she was like, "I'm surprised you don't have more subscribers."
I really
I'm just
am.
like, yeah, you know, the truth hurts.
It's because Eco gets in his feelings sometimes.
Because I'm a feeler.
Get
I'm
all watery and shit.
sometimes.
I'm like,
He gets
guys,
emotional.
you know,
But
have
he's
you
not
ever
wrong. He's
noticed
very
how
correct.
you kind of feel this certain way? Well, it's because the market's doing this shit.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Oh.
But yeah, I want to pair up everybody with their zodiac and Hexagon zodiacs that work good together. What are you, Academiaciated? Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see
Georgia,
you.
what are you?
Oh, I know Georgia. Georgia just had her birthday. It was the 4th.
That was too
She's
much
Scorp-
information. TMI.
It's on she's on the internet.
And because
What
it's
month?
because it's October, then she's
It's not October, darling.
because it's November.
Hey,
She's the one right
Living in the
after
past.
His
Libra.
birthday's on the 4th, so I'm trying to tell people, hey, what month was it? But then y'all just exposed it. So now we know.
Oops.
Scorpio.
So we're in Scorpio season now.
Yeah, Scorpios.
Scorpio.
Oh,
Trying to add it up in
they're
my head,
intense.
so-
Scorpion dust drop on y'all motherfuckers.
Georgia, if I ever get around you, I'm gonna do this.
I'm not joking.
I'm gonna block that
That's
That
her,
tail.
her stinger.
tail. You're just trying to come in. I'm gonna block it.
Oh,
I'm gonna block
don't
it.
hurt me. Don't sting me, Georgia.
Because if I let you'll get me.
Nice. So she gave her time. So I'm sure, Georgia, you know your rising sign and your Do you know your rising sign and your moon sign? Interested to find out. I am lots of fire. I'm real
So
fiery.
I'm a heavy Cancer, and just the slightest bit of a Leo.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think I can.
Yeah, that's what gets
I'm
me
a
on the screen.
product of Richard Hart. I'm a product of Richard Hart.
Yeah.
That's my sign.
You're a
I have the heart
Southern
sign. I have the heart
Capricorn.
sign.
No
I
idea.
bypassed that. I bypassed it already. Moved on from
Hold on, Georgia. I'm gonna find out on stream for you. Can
Oh yeah.
go about
Okay.
go about your
Um,
continue.
Tacos are good. If we were to make a Lord's Prayer for tacos, what would it be?
Hmm.
Did anybody get my commercial for this stream? I did it outside the bathrooms at the lake. When you're coming out of the
that's right.
bathroom,
It's like-
I was singing. Sorry, I'm not home right now. I'm walking through a spider web, but instead
Man,
of
gotta
being,
get CZ in. That's not fair. It's not fair. You can't do that without CZ here. You can't do it. Invite CZ.
instead of
If you
being
invite CZ and
CZ.
say Trap's here, I guarantee she'll probably come.
Oh really?
Do it. Why not?
What is her like official name on Twitter? Like
Christy Todd and some numbers.
Christy Todd. Okay, so I just dropped that name. Let's see if her bot picks it up.
Nice.
Which I don't think she has a bot at all.
Oh, Georgia, I need you. I need you to DM me the year.
Create me a bot. I need a bot, guys.
Uh-oh.
I don't want you to. I
Maybe dropped the.
in order to find that information for you, you can just DM it to me on Twitter or something. But I need to know the year you were born. So
Cool.
a lady never tells.
I'm practicing what you sent me for the Sabbath. And I'm
Nice.
gonna have both my German shepherds next to me.
Yes. I love it.
It's gonna be me in a chair,
And then
Nice
chilling
background.
either side.
and we're just gonna be
Calm.
calm.
They'll be
I hope-
so
I hope-
calm.
I want them to. That's the thing. I'm working with them, but it is tough trying to get both these rec clubs next to me without them jumping at each other.
Can you
or
get
they
them
might-
to
I might
sit
have to just give them the
patiently?
ball.
Can
I might
you
just have-
can you put the ball behind the camera and just be like sit,
gonna
put the
fucking
ball
attack
behind the
the
camera?
No, go and attack the bitch. They'll go and jump.
Thank
and
you,
die about
Georgia.
it. I have to give them balls. They need balls in their mouth. How weird that sounds, but that's like tennis balls.
Is that
They
a
need tennis
piranha?
balls. So,
Oh,
but SJ, you realize what you want me to say is super long?
did
It's
I?
not-
I don't think I
It's not
picked
what
for
she
you.
wants you to say. It's that you have the fucking
I'm not
option.
gonna pull a KDP
to-
and read a green screen every day.
You need to pull some shit. You need to
Tell me needs to read the
pull
directions.
some selectivity.
Yeah.
Decide which one you're passionate about. If
Read
you
the
don't have-
directions, Trap.
if
You don't have to read it
any
all.
Passion, then don't do it.
What if it's not that I don't have the passion? What if it's I don't have the confidence? What if that's it? Like, look, am I here live with y'all right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Real talk right now.
Get it?
You
could
I'm
mask.
serious. I mean,
You
I
could
don't care.
mask what
Like,
it
I am
is.
the
fake
truth
it till you
engine.
make it.
Look, Hex is the truth engine.
What? You don't trust the code?
Hold on. I need a favor real quick. Can you scroll back to where Georgia said all the other things about her birthday?
Yes.
Oh. There we go.
Just
Okay.
being
All right.
honest.
Thanks. PM. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all sound like
Oh yeah, I'm
you
confrontational.
sound a little cute to me. I kind of like that.
I have that effect on everyone.
Said it, huh?
Coming from
I
a
have that
guy
effect.
who doesn't want to say the word COME.
Come. Sarah and me, come.
So-
we can't. Hey, we want to trigger CZ's bot. Say that 3 times. Come,
Oh, right.
come.
Implants. November.
I'm good. I was looking at something
Sorry,
else.
I'm not home right now. a spider web?
Yes, I have heard Trap sing.
Yeah.
So what's an awesome childhood? What's an awesome childhood thing for you, SJ, song wise?
Ooh, man. Like child wise, like child or just like a young like
sixth grade.
oh,
You're
jeez.
starting to
Nirvana.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Nevermind.
Oh
That
yeah.
episode, or that
And the one before it, Bleach.
one? Bleach.
Yeah,
okay.
Bleach was their like garage album, and then Nevermind is what got them all super. Oh, I also loved Aerosmith and
Okay.
Guns N' Roses.
Okay, cool.
I only like a few of their songs.
I'm just sorry to say that.
That's
Sorry I
funny.
said that.
I got an
Too late.
Aerosmith, concert T-shirt 2001.
Nice.
Oh, it's never. This thing is pristine.
I liked the Rolling
Right here.
Stones really early
So
too.
that's your vintage shopping.
No, my bad. 2002, not 2001.
Hey, if anybody wants to buy some junk, Trap has it at his house.
Yeah. Then I also have a shirt that has the old ass 50-50 combed Hanes logo on it, and it says, "If God had intended Texans to ski, He would have made bullshit white." That's what this shirt says. I swear on my life. Got so many. I love vintage shit. Oh, that's my Maybell's whorehouse.
Hey, hold on. We're about to find out Georgia Carrera's rising sign and moon sign.
Ooh.
Thanks, everyone.
Hey, if anybody would like to know how to investigate such narrow spaces and zodiac stuff, find your birth location and your birth time within 5 minutes.
Yep.
And if anybody wants to free themselves financially, hex.com, richardhart.com, at Richard Hart went on Twitter. That's
Said the guy on the
Might
phone.
listen to this one day. Just throw that in there too. Why not?
So I have this idea for SJ's business card, and on one side it said, "This is my idea, of course." On one side it says "Life Hack Audio Book," and it has a QR code, and that goes straight to her audio of reading Sci-Vive. And so everything's free. It's on YouTube.
Or do you think it should just go to Sci-Vive? No, just straight to the audiobook, right?
Just to the audio,
You're jumping right
yeah.
into listening
And
to
then
it.
from that, they have the idea of who you are. And, oh, I can follow this person up. I can subscribe. What would be on the other side is the big question. And so I'm trying to figure out what is it that SJ has passion towards, or what is it that she wants to offer further?
Well, I think
Or does she want to direct it, be self-sacrificial, direct it back to one of the best avenues to onboard people or give people information? Or are you also...
look at what Georgia said, though. That's so funny, because that was the first thing that I said was my photo.
that she's a
trip.
double Scorpio?
I saw that. You're not.
Or what?
She's a Gemini rising.
Oh, Georgia said her photo in order for people to
Yeah.
connect with you and resonate with you as a human being.
Yeah, which is what I'd said already.
So another idea that I had was maybe it's all about Richard Hart, and have it to where they connect with Richard and several ways to connect with Richard.
Georgia knows. Georgia, I love you so much.
It's so interesting.
That's so nuts.
So have you done photo shoots? Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
In the past, I haven't done anything recent, and I am gonna redo my hair soon. But I have.
Is there something?
I feel like I have images
of
already I
you
can use.
out in the wilderness, or a portrait that you really enjoy, or what is your favorite picture of yourself?
It's actually the one that's being used right now for on all my social
Okay.
medias.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's just a picture of me smiling with my hair on point, and I have the pulse chain things. Yeah,
Cool.
I like it a lot.
On the Instagram and Twitter.
It's on all of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
okay.
It's my logo right now.
Hey, guys. Hey.
Hey,
You need your phone so that you can do things.
go record your video, Trap.
Why?
What were you gonna tell us?
It's almost done.
Yeah. Where are we gonna find this content?
Already got it all.
No, where are we gonna
I
find
was
it?
asking
Trap
for Ecos.
Trap Gravity on YouTube or what? Are you gonna post it on Twitter? He'll totally post it on Twitter, right?
Sorry, I was using my fucking megaphone. I'm practicing with it. Troll people with it.
I love what Georgia says. We are RH. We need to use our image to direct people to him.
That's very cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, which is my thought exactly.
Richard loves. I mean, Georgia loves Richard. Georgia loves Richard. Richard loves Georgia too, also, probably.
But what do
I
you
don't think
tell
so.
people whenever they immediately ask, what's it to you? Like, why are you out here trying to sell me something?
Because it gave me financial freedom.
Oh, okay.
Because it changed my life completely. Because I get to live my dreams now. The list goes on. I can continue. You want me to continue?
So I drive to the grocery store. I park my car in the parking lot. I get out and I have business cards in my pocket. And I walk up to the guy who is grabbing all the carts out of the cart corral at the grocery store. So he works for the grocery store and he has to grab all the carts out of the parking lot and throw them back in the front room of the store where they keep all the carts for people. So I walk up to him and I say, hey, man, that truck over there, you know, that beat up piece of shit that's still running? Yeah, that thing was gifted to me by my grandfather. So I kind of like keep it around as sentimental value. So don't judge my wealth off of that. And let me tell you what's freed up my life, blah, 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 blah. Have you started asking questions about crypto? Or Bitcoin? Have you started asking questions about currencies and inflation of currencies and how in the United States the dollar is issued and you don't necessarily have to use it? Get the education to the young people and kind of like give them the opportunity to climb
They're
up.
so wrecked. Oh man.
So like,
people are so wrecked.
you know, there are some people who are waiting for information and they recognize folk. That's only a small portion that are NFTs. They recognize the opportunity to learn.
Way more people have NFTs than they have Hex.
Some people recognize the opportunity to learn from another human being that could be fun. And so they get intrigued and they start asking questions. And those are the people that will quickly climb up and learn as much as they can, as fast as they can. And that would be, you know, the opportune time to give them information, whether it's about SJ and they follow SJ's lead, or Richard, go, you know, straight to that source, because not everybody's going out into their high school classroom, or I'm picking on the kids right now. Not everybody enters their high school classroom and says that I want to be a financial something or other.
Right. That's usually not on their minds.
It's almost
much
like
at
they
all.
have to be groomed out of the regular population.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. I'd put it on their parents. Can I say something real quick though?
I have. Hold on, real
for SJ. Want everyone to go vote for SJ, KSB.
You missed our.
It's like Mexican, like Woman of the Year or something, or like female influencer of the year. You've been consistent as hell. You've stuck to Richard Hart, and I appreciate you. And I just want that to be known.
Thank you.
And I want other people to vote for you. I mean, look, when I'm talking to Rags to Riches, Rags said, hands down, it's SJ.
Oh, y'all.
I'm not kidding, and I will not lie about shit.
That's sweet.
But seriously, though, like, you know, and I know it's probably not the most. It's not on blockchain, so can you really trust all the whole voting process or whatever? But let's just try to overtake it.
I'm about it.
You hear what I'm saying? Shit, yeah.
Oh man.
Infiltrate from within.
Yeah, she's getting shy and walking around now.
I'm gonna.
No, but
I'm coming
dude,
back in a
look,
different
she's
uniform.
putting Richard's fucking side vibe out for everyone. She is putting so many people on.
Yeah, I think that is
Look,
key.
Richard keeps retweeting everything she does. Like,
Yeah.
people she has found to do this, Richard's retweeting it. I mean, this is just, it's there. We can see it every day.
What's up, y'all?
No, man, it's, you either like it or you don't, whatever.
I think it looks like a
SJ had to leave. I'm JS.
All right, well, hey, okay, SJ, JS, whatever she identifies as. Let her go. Go follow her. Learn about Richard. Learn about Richard Hart.
Yeah,
And I hope.
that's my whole damn point, y'all. Because he changed my life. Like finding out about Richard, and it's ironic that like I just did that, and I'm talking about how he changed my life because that's actually part of that was part of my journey. Was
You're so creative.
you know.
So she disappears off screen, Trap, and she goes over to the freebie table from the party, and she grabs a hat and a t-shirt.
Are you not watching? He's not watching.
No, he's not. And she puts that stuff on. And the hat's backwards, so she's acting like a guy now. She's just like, okay, I'm a different person, because she's blushing because she's called the hottest female.
She stay the same. Keep doing what she's doing.
Georgia just called her the
Okay.
hottest female Hexagon. That's
Yeah.
some great honors. SJ's nominated for 2 different things: the
Yeah.
hottest female Hexagon, as well as the highest entertainer. What
It's
was
just like Hexagon Woman of the Year.
Oh, woman
Something
of
like
the
that.
year. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that
That's
was the
all
hottest
I
one.
want her to win that one.
Really?
It's
Because
the
she's
hottest
promoting
female Hexagon,
Richard
and then
Hex.
Hexagon Woman of the Year.
No,
Oh,
like
okay.
Woman of the Year. Woman of the Year.
Woman.
That
A
is
woman.
bigger. That's a bigger. Hottest is just off looks. Woman of the Year is
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, that's
What-
true. I don't, man.
it's
I
what
just
you do. That's the big. Would you rather, like, let's just compare it to college football real quick.
okay.
Would you rather win the SEC title or the national championship?
I don't watch sports.
Well, look,
The
most
point
people,
is SEC.
if they watch, they would understand.
Okay.
Everybody would say, we want the national championship. Fuck the SEC title.
Yeah.
All right. Alabama fucking didn't win the SEC title. We
Roll
did.
Tide.
LSU did. And then they
Okay.
beat our ass in the goddamn national championship game, and they were national champions. So
Gotcha.
that's you want.
It's about
you
winning
want
the war.
award. Yeah, it's not the battle; it's the war.
Yeah, I don't
no,
necessarily have a thought about it either way.
I mean,
I
we-
just
I
feel
want
glorious
I
that I
want
was
these awards
nominated.
on chain. You got to figure out how to put these awards on chain.
You know, that's true. I think that's a brilliant idea because there are so many people that don't really like. We all get it because we're in crypto and we understand like Web3 in general, but most of us. But for people to, because that to me, voting on blockchain, like that can, I feel like that would revolutionize voting. Like our voting system should be voting on blockchain. Like it's just, why not? Why isn't that what it is? So that'd be really
Well,
awesome, like to
look,
see an example.
The U.S. Postal Service
Mhm.
patented that shit in 2017 for voting on blockchain, but
Mhm.
they rigged the elections. I'm not trying to get your channel banned, but
Do it,
Too late.
man.
I probably shouldn't talk.
He's been trying to get banned for
COVID
years.
amnesty.
amnesty. Yeah. When the people get COVID
Because for some
amnesty?
reason, I need to apologize to all those assholes that tried to put restrictions on my life.
Well, that's why you should have been a savage like me and went at people in Subway when they're like, "Put your mask on." I'm like, I'm not wearing a motherfucking mask. And I literally would walk out just because I don't want to fucking hurt other humans. Like, I don't want to get in some violent
Yeah.
altercation over trying to purchase a goddamn fucking sandwich.
I would.
And I'm like, I'm out. Like, I will walk the hell away. I stood my ground. I feel absolutely comfortable with that.
So everything was shut down, but Walmart wasn't. So I would walk into Walmart and like they would try to get you to like follow this ribbons line or whatever. They're like, as you're walking in, it's almost like they want to pat you down. And I just like went under the rope because nobody was there or whatever. And they're like, hey, the front of the thing was over there. And I just said, I've got a doctor's excuse. And, you know, for the whole mask and everything, just fuck you and your rules.
Yeah.
They shut down everything in my town except for liquor stores. And they limited walking into the grocery. And my local like organic store didn't know what to do. So I think they had some problems there at first, but then they started defending the unmasked people. All these smart people that were buying good organic food, they were unmasked, while every once in a while, somebody who wanted to get physical would walk in there. And one time, some guy and I were bickering back and forth or whatever. And the manager came up and grabbed him and said like, hey, sir, I can check you out real fast over here. Got him to get out of the fucking store. Get out of here if you're going to antagonize people.
And nobody got time for that.
I used to just troll them. I used to tell them, like, when they would offer the mask, like I go in Home Depot, Walmart, Lowe's,
Dollar
Target,
store.
they offer a mask. I would tell them, no, I want to get COVID. Right.
Troll. Such a troll. Should we give side effects this hat? What do you think?
Like, there's something about me that just likes to troll people. It's fun though. It's
Fine, Christopher. I'll bring it over.
Hey, how many do you want? We've got tons of them, and there's some below the
underneath the table
as well.
Okay.
What kind of tacos y'all got?
We were talking about hats just now, but tacos, we've got carne guisada. There's two inside of SJ's belly.
Yeah.
One of them had barbecue sauce, and the other one
It was a brisket taco, and the other one was just veggies.
Oh, the other one was veggie. How'd you like the veggie? I never had the veggie.
I was underwhelmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured it would be. Sorry.
Some people do veggie tacos really well. Yeah, but that one was just kind of like.
I think their shredded chicken is also not very good.
Heard brisket taco though. The Texas taco is good.
Steak,
Sweet.
Yeah.
cilantro, and onions, and then I'll put rojo sauce on it.
Oh, will you show people your hot sauces that you got?
Yes, yes, I will.
Okay, so this is a hot sauce shop that has like
I need to get my iPad out.
very unique hot
Hold on,
sauces.
hold on.
See this in live.
Before I do
Yeah.
that, let me do a thing real quick. Hold on.
I thought you were saying
I'm making it,
Join us. Does anybody else want to join us? Apex, I know you got to set up.
I need 60 billion FTX. I want 60 billion FTX to join any stream now.
Apex, there are Pastor
That's a troll. That's a
tacos.
troll.
El Pastor was the very
I don't
first one
support
listed
it
on the
at
menu.
all. It's wrecked like a motherfucker.
Hey, Trap, when are you going to visit Georgetown, Texas?
Where's Trap at? Oh yeah, Louisiana.
I
Huh?
get an airship.
Where are you at, Trap?
Louisiana.
What part of
North
Louisiana?
Well, we're special down here.
I was just in New Orleans,
When?
like last week.
Oh my God. You're right back. Like, you were literally probably within 20 minutes of Keith.
Of who?
You don't know Keith?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Crypto Kef.
Crypto Kef.
Murder Sauce.
It's actually
is his-
Hex Kef. Because whenever I did chat with the captain, I got Kef to change his name instantly in the goddamn space. Like, or in the.
Hex
He
Kef.
literally
His
changed
Murder
his name.
Sauce handle.
Oh.
He changed his name
Twitter.
live in that stream.
Yeah,
That was fucking awesome.
So
New
she
Orleans
was-
was nuts.
She was down there for New Orleans for
For
Halloween.
It was intense. It was very like just heavy energy.
Clubs running around out there.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Did you go to sleep at all?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I went to sleep. Yeah. 'Cause- 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 'cause-
I just hear that like people will get off work and start partying at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Does not surprise
and
me.
They're awake till 7 and 8.
All right.
No, there's all kind of crazy shit that happens in New Orleans.
Side Effects had
You can also get shot at on
barbacoa
the
tacos
interstate in
today.
New Orleans.
Yeah, Chris, that
Be
sounds
careful
delicious.
driving on the interstate. You can get shot at.
Well, she doesn't have to worry about that anymore. No more for that.
Yeah,
Just got
no.
airship. Airships are the best. Hydrogen is our savior.
You say hydrogen is our savior?
Yeah, hydrogen? Oh my god, it's like free energy.
We're gonna start driving hydrogen cars
When?
Or electric.
pretty soon.
about
Hexaco is gonna have a bunch of altered
Don't kill us
engines.
all.
I cannot wait for that. I had a friend that lived in Austin that used to make biodiesel. He doesn't do anything. He's not. I think he lives in Cali now, but
It's a little bit different,
yeah.
and you're always like relying on other resources, and you're passing through the area if it is that you're traveling, right?
Mhm.
I've heard some good things about biodiesel, and I've heard some really bad things about biodiesel.
Interesting.
Because like,
It's been a while since I've even looked into it.
if you want to drive across the nation with biodiesel, you're going to change your fuel filter twice on the side of the road.
I don't like it.
I hate to say this, y'all, but has the guy that said he was going to send, I forgot his name, well, no, said he was going to send the link of like old shit.
It's Apex, who's up near
Yeah,
Dallas.
okay. How's that happen? Because, dude, I want to drop this video.
Apex, have you finished your work? Have you done the I could use the hat win link?
I'm telling you, you can watch the first minute and 30 of this video. There's nothing about Hex in it.
Okay.
It's not, but it's
All right.
good stuff.
It's
Okay.
motivational mentor
It's gonna
stuff.
we're gonna get like
Apex says he can't find it right now, Trap. He can't find it.
have to do it.
For some reason, he's just not able to find it. I don't understand. Like, doesn't .io do it all
I
for
love
us?
this community. I put out a tweet asking
Yeah,
for
dude,
assistance.
look what I sent you for Celsius, like with postcards, like for all those Celsius people. I
Wait,
showed you, like,
did you-
August.
Did you send me something, or did I find it myself? I searched the right words that you told me to search, right?
Yeah, I told
that
you.
one.
I told you what. I think I sent you the fucking link to it though. The Celsius stuff where Richard tells everyone August 10th. I think it's August 10th, 2021.
All right, we're gonna
Get
have
their money out of Celsius.
a
And
salsa.
then what's so funny is look
break.
at what Richard did right around that time with Alex Saunders, because who else could he get in FTX? He's not going to get whatever his name is. I don't even know if I can say his name on here. Can't remember it. That's how important it is. But
I'm out. Hit me up.
the
I will.
founder of FTX, Richard,
Thanks,
shit
Chris.
on this dude. Like literally shit down his throat on the goddamn live stream. Murdered him. Like it was an assassination, Hearts assassin mode. He killed him.
Can I show off my salsa now?
All right,
And he
we're
did not come back. This dude
I'm excited
did
about
not
salsa.
appear. This dude had a pay group that he was getting $250,000 a month from his pay group. This dude disappeared. Richard slaughtered. And then Richard comes out and says, "Hey, I never share DMs about anyone, but I have to share it about this." And it's Alex Saunders. One hex for him and Richard to string. That's like, God damn, you should have gave him some of your bullshit, you know? Like to string with Richard. And then who else followed up after that? BitBoy Crypto. Followed up.
Yeah, he confirmed.
He wanted Bitcoin from me, and BitBoy
Mhm.
said, I sent him Bitcoin. And it's never been returned, or as of whenever he made the video, it hadn't been returned. I don't know what's happened since then. Hex historian, right here. God, you have no idea. Like I wish I'm so mad. I'm so mad at YouTube. I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna do a class action lawsuit on YouTube one day for shilling me Meet Kevin over Richard Hart.
So Trap Gravity learned about Richard Hart because of Meet Kevin.
That's what?
The first Richard Hart video you saw was Meet Kevin, right?
No. Oh my God, no.
Somebody told me that.
They're lying to you.
No, not about you. Somebody told me that. I thought I took that for you. My bad. What was yours?
Richard, February 2021. It was one of his old ass videos.
Oh,
Old.
but Meet Kevin made you look at him closer?
No.
Then Murder Sauce.
During COVID, Meet Kevin was shilled to me on YouTube. That's what I'm saying.
Somebody was onboarded and took a closer look because of the Meet Kevin thing that I talked to recently. Hey, Trap, we need a salsa break. I'm sorry, we got to have a salsa commercial. Go, SJ.
Oh my goodness. So we have 2 salsas. Mikey D's, y'all. This place, Mikey D's knows what's up about salsa. Because I love salsa. I love salsa, and it's delicious. And I like to put it on chips and tacos and eggs. And
Yeah, like a fried egg in the morning.
Yeah.
Sunny side up sort of
Yes.
thing.
Absolutely.
By itself with some salsa.
So I picked 2 salsas. Actually, I'm gonna go back to this one first. I picked this salsa because, I mean, come on, look at that.
Salsa's not going to financially free us, SJ.
And I know that, but it's the financial freedom that I've found through Hex that allows me to invest in these salsas. So it comes around. Anyways, this one's called 512 pot sauce, roasted jalapeno hemp seed. And I got it because it's so much Austin. Like it's 512. It's called 512 pot sauce. It's great. It's so funny. And it's delicious. So I got this one, and the other one that I picked up was like a peach habanero, and I thought it was going to be delicious. And as I'm checking out, the guy was like, "Oh, would you like to sample these?" And I said, "Yes, I would. I would love to put these salsas in my face." And so I tried both of them. This one is fantastic. It's delicious. It's smoky. It's got hemp seeds in it. Oh, it's so good. And the peach one sucked. It was terrible. It was not good at all. So I was like, "What else you got? Show me what you got." And he then proceeded to allow me to try like the 2 or 3 of the hottest salsas that they have, including one that had a scorpion pepper and the other one had a ghost pepper. And they were hot and burny and delicious, but I knew that I would not be eating this salsa alone. So I thought about all my friends, people who want to eat things and not feel like they're going to die afterwards. And
People are sensitive.
it's
sadly.
true. So I settled on this garlic scorpion pepper. It's still hot as hell. It's still real hot. But it's got a great flavor to it. It's very, very, it's got some good garlic kick. Thanks. So Mikey B's salsa. Now imagine what I could do for Hex, huh? Y'all. But it will like Georgia, but it will give you spice to your life on the way to financial freedom. I love you, Georgia. It's perfect. Did you find it? Did you do it?
I found
Look at
one, yeah.
All we needed was a salsa commercial. That's all we needed.
And if Richard Hart joins your live stream, I'll join live in person.
I'll send him the link.
So fucking flattered. Thank you so fucking much. Of course you would.
All right.
I love Richard. Have I shilled away from Richard?
Richard's about to join. Yeah, he's about to, and because SJ is stripping.
Hey now.
All you had to say was SJ stripping, and I'm like,
That was gonna tune in real quick.
let me change it real quick. There is other ways. There might be some
I stripped
So-
the hat off.
I do remember Richard saying during the Playboy interview, if you get crypto right, that's all you would need to get right in your life.
You know what's so funny
But-
is the girl that Richard, the main girl, Lacey,
But he also said it during.
her boyfriend's name was Travis.
He also said it during Meet Kevin. Whose boyfriend was Travis?
Lacey's.
Which is the photographer or
Brunette,
the
short
model?
Brunette, the Playboy model, not the other girl.
Okay. Law number one: never mention hot girls' boyfriends when they're not around. So it's in both the Meet Kevin and the Playboy one, but you want them. You want it earlier.
Fucking bands play.
You want it earlier than that, don't you?
No, just I want the bands to play.
The Meet Kevin and the what did we just say her name was? Brittany? The
Lacey.
Lacey or Kevin, is that too late for you in your video?
No. Lacey or Kevin? It was Lacey was the girl. And there's Travis, that was her boyfriend. And there's also a Dev.
Who's
for
Julia?
Shane. For Travis.
Okay, Trap, thank you. I'm looking for your Richard Hart question, your quote from Richard Hart. Is the Meet Kevin or the Lacey interview too late in the game for you, or will that do?
No, I knew Richard long before that.
It's not about that. It's about what you're searching for right now.
I don't get what you're asking me.
The thing that Apex was going to search for you.
Remember how you said you wanted it with him with the
I think you're screaming.
money grab thing? Sorry.
Yeah, no, like money, like him, the fist on the money on his chain. This is like before.
Oh,
So
right,
this would be
okay.
before the Hex anniversary, the 2-year anniversary, where they gifted him the Hex fucking like the Hex chain. They how that made him the Hex chain. I can't remember his name. He does great work. It's beautiful. Love it. I'd love for him to make me one day. That'd be amazing. But so it's before him. We're talking about. I mean, we're literally talking a year before. A year before this, probably. I got SJ. I got super memory. Eco knows
I don't doubt that.
dates. I can tell you the clouds. I can tell you everything about it. I can tell you where I was at when things happened. I don't know. It's just a gift that I have.
Is that a bird?
Or quiet. Hex.com. Richard Hart.
Squeaky.
What is
And
squeaking?
on Twitter. Sorry, my dog's just with the ball in the background.
Right there. Grab it.
You and me, we used to be together.
Here, you know the quote that you know exactly what he's looking for. right?
It's. Let me do it again. He just
Okay.
said sci-fi.
Yeah, he did. I know. I just heard that.
Oh crap! I just closed the whole thing.
I'm still here, bro.
Open, close window.
You might have closed it all, but I'm still here.
It's talking about the computer.
All right.
His Windows machine.
My other Windows machine. I'm making.
I have fucking sit on Nico for damn near a week.
I'm stuck in a really weird position right now.
We'll get unstuck, bro.
Nope, can't. All stucked
That's all you
up.
gotta do.
All right, put on the headphones.
Okay.
Whoops. 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 Whoops.
Wow. Yeah, I think I was pretty loud. Now that I'm hearing this in the headphones. Sorry, I was screaming, everybody. I appreciate it. Sorry. Yeah.
I didn't hear no screaming, but
Well, I just mean I was speaking loudly.
All right, ready? Hopefully people can hear this. Everyone but Trap, really. Okay, ready? Internet, I call upon you. Thy soul is mine. Okay. Still stuck in my position. Is it happening?
That's perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Sweet.
think getting crypto right financially is more important than anything else. You can something like that.
The issue
I'll say it
is
again.
that he's got the hand grabbing money over here in the corner and he doesn't have it around his neck.
I mean,
So-
but this should be good enough.
That's one issue. Hey Trap, go to my YouTube channel, please.
I'm gonna kill the white token. I'm gonna kill it.
I'm passing you a link right now.
That's the only reason I'm coming to kill a white token. Kill a white.
Hex Futures just posted a comment that you should look at.
Yeah.
Tell me why I would not want to kill the white token.
Hopefully, if anybody's getting a subpoena, it's going to be some of those people.
The what token people? What?
I could go way deeper than that. I need you to go way deeper than that. Like, tell me why I don't kill the white token. Kill a white, or maybe we create kill a white token and we're gonna do some malicious shit here one day. There's so many malicious people in our goddamn community. They're gonna kill one. I'll just we're gonna kill it. Kill a white. Maybe we can just say all these fucking wrecked ass plebs that
Sorry, this is. He's got that
Yeah. I mean, is it
let
that
the band play.
this is that important to Trap that he has the money logo thing on his chest? Come on.
Oh,
I feel like that video you linked is clutch.
all right. Hey, Trap. Yeah, the one that you're supposed to be navigating over to my YouTube channel about. It's in the comments at the top.
He did your homework for you.
Let me get out of that.
I think there's salsa on your headphones.
Salsa?
Yeah,
Oh,
or
no.
something.
Okay, we're done with that.
It's not where you belong, salsa. It's not where you belong.
Well, thanks for joining us, Trap. Are you to the YouTube yet? Like, let us know that you got that link. I guess I would save it later on as a live,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Worst case scenario.
Yeah.
I'm no longer joining the bands live.
Oh my goodness. SJ,
Yeah,
what
consistent with that. So
What band are you a
and
part
you
of?
know that.
You a band
That's
member?
SJ.
Not yet.
SJ might not be a part of this.
SJ's thinking that she might be later on.
Oh, I would be in a heartbeat. If any bands out there need a vocalist,
A heartbeat.
Boom, boom.
Don't chill that shit.
if any good bands out there that play music I like and can sing to need a vocalist, I'm about it. I can play tambourine too.
Supposedly, we haven't heard it yet.
It's true. My car plays the tambourine more than I do.
Yeah. Left turn, right turn. All right. So what else do we have to talk about? Like, what all is happening in the community? Things are moving, shaking. Twitter outrage, all directions. I have been impressed with some of the long-standing Hexicans, or even newer Hexicans coming out and saying, "Isn't this interesting? Isn't that interesting?" In favor of Hex movements, or in favor of Richard Hart always being the same stable light in the direction that we're going. I've always told people that whether you know it or not, Richard's going to guide you. And eventually, if you follow what Richard slowly tells us to do, he will navigate us to a better place. Whenever it was that Hex was being created, I was there from the beginning, and I didn't know anything about Ethereum. I didn't know I was going to know so much about Ethereum. I thought he was just going to make another Bitcoin. I didn't know what a version or a level 1, level 2 were. So I just thought that I was supposed to get over there to Bitcoin and hold Bitcoin for the free claim. That's what he told us to do. And whenever he told us to go over there, we dodged a bunch of shit. Yeah. So I was ready to free claim. Then I free claimed, and then cashed or transferred the wealth over to Ethereum and started playing the AA lobby game. So what I'm trying to say is that whenever he's releasing Pulse Chain, you have no idea the little tweaks, loops, surprises, all these little gems that he's going to have inside of that thing, because he has to innovate. When he creates something, it has to be innovative.
Yep.
So it's going to be really interesting, I think. Have no fear, Hexicans.
Yeah, have no fear.
He gave Richard proof of stake in goddamn August of 21. He gave it to him. He fucking trolled them, saying he was gonna beat them to fucking beat them to launch, beat them to whatever terms people use.
So Trap connects the dots and recognizes that Richard was studying Ethereum so much that he could have easily just gifted Ethereum organization some updates.
He did in August of 21. I mean, if you go back to his live streams, Richard said that he gave there was only
That's
5.
true.
Yeah,
He did say something aloud.
Go Ethereum developers. There was 5 Go Ethereum developers that they fucking had to deal with the whole entire fucking network, every bit of the network. Richard gave them something. They approved it. What did they approve? Did Ethereum get better from August till now? Until 2.0 launched? No, Ethereum went to fucking trash since then. I mean, look at our gas fees we had to pay. Look at the in-stake fees. I mean, it's insane. It's insane. He gave them 2.0. Richard likes to build good-ass projects and turn them into products where it's fucking perfect. So if you had someone that said, you know what, I'll sacrifice my chain, and it doesn't mean it's a sacrifice, but I'll take my chain, do our thing, and let you and your devs watch everything and see how you can make improvements. So when Pulse Chain launches, that shit is gonna fucking blow. like when I say blow, like blow up. Like it is going to be. Look at Hex.
No doubt.
Look at Hex.
No doubt.
Look at Hex.
No fun here.
What's gonna happen with Pulse Chain? It's gonna be good, but I mean, if you got test dummies, why would you test shit on your own chain? Or if you could just make a chain better and let them test it for you. Let them do it for you. And let everything go to shit. You know, and watch it and see, okay, we're going to make it better. Richard told us a long time ago we're 0.1% of the world. And we are.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Really fucking are. I mean, it's that number's probably exaggerated. Honestly, it's probably
Yeah, it's like
exaggerated.
0.01, 0.00. Like, it's just
Yeah,
such
like,
a
you're
small
right.
group.
You're so right. We're like,
You're
it's
so early.
much bigger.
So early.
Like, people don't get it, and it's like, God.
So Trap, go.
I mean, 3 years ago, I was a chain link guy. 3 years ago, I was. I never called myself a link fag marine. I'm not gonna say the real name because I don't even fucking fuck with them people anymore. But I didn't even participate on Twitter. Made a good bit of money off of it, and I hit my dad up whenever I sold it $17, and this is a true story. I'm not. This isn't doxing myself. So
Family crypto conversations, people. Family crypto conversations.
yeah, but when I sold it $17, I'm like, that shit go 50.
It's just
I
cute.
told my dad,
If you
the
hold it.
only way we will ever win is we have to find something day one, or we have to find it before it's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way we're going to win in this game. And thank God I found Richard Hart. Thank God. Like, I love that dude. Like, literally, I love that dude. Go to war for him. And I've said this for over a year and a half now. Like, if Richard hit my ass up, which he probably wouldn't, but if he did and said, Trap, I need you to go to war for me, save the chain, I'm there.
Sign me up,
There.
sir.
I'm there.
Georgia just said, with Hex, I feel like I got Willy Wonka's golden ticket, and that gives me access to RH's factory of unimaginable dreams. Pulse chain. I love that. It's so well
God,
said.
that's awesome.
Georgia, you need to tweet
That's
that.
awesome. Georgia is awesome.
Yeah, she is.
Georgia's been consistent in our community. She loves Richard. She loved Orca a little more than me for a period of time. So, and I'm willing to accept that. I'm willing to accept that. But she put me it's almost like she was tossed. She had a toss up between me and Orca. Like I was 2, Orca was 2.
She just said, I love you more
back
than
and forth.
Orca. She says, I love you more than Orca.
No, she's been consistent with that for a couple months now. So. 'Cause Orca's
He
gone.
knows.
Orca's dead. Who's Orca?
Yeah.
You know? But I don't want her to accept no cookies in the future. And just make sure she knows if she accepts cookies in the future, then you're going to accept the consequences.
She says, if you are loyal to RH, I love you. It's true. It's true.
I am. Look.
She just went so far as to say that RH is number 1 and you are number 2, Trap. You just
No,
have to-
always. Dude, don't ever. If she chose me ahead of Richard, I would tell her she's fucking wrecked. I'd tell her she's wrecked.
Oh, we know. We Mexican women, we know who's number 1 around these parts.
RichardHart.com.
Every
Richard
time.
Hart went on Twitter. Hex.com.
What I love is Georgia's.
How many times have you said Hex.com tonight, Ika?
What I love is Georgia's illustration right before PulseCon, where she's dragging Richard back into the chapel in Vegas
Yeah.
while he's crying or something like that and being drug in, and she's got the whole wedding veil
And
on
everything, yeah.
That's hilarious.
And the most exciting thing about to me, with the whole PulseCon, was the Pulse Con the con
Yeah.
was
T-Penny.
seeing Gym Rat next to Richard, and Gym Rat looked like a goddamn midget. He trying to twerk like him. Him and RG3 both. They both look like
Next to the Richard
fucking
cutout.
midgets. They literally look like short people.
Well, they get a bunch
And
of crap
tag
for
that. I hope y'all. I hope somebody clips that. Clip it, please. Send it to Gym Rat and RG3.
No. I don't approve. I'm not part of that.
Yeah, SJ.
No, you're not a part of it. No, you're not a part of it. It's all
I was
Mara.
holding the phone,
Mara.
Trap. I'm holding the phone that you're speaking out of. They're gonna point fingers at me. Say I was a part of these shenanigans.
Well, I want them to be better.
I just love everyone. Can't we all just get along? We can. We'll figure it out.
Maybe. It's gonna take some time. That's why it's gonna take time.
That's true. We got 15 years though.
Exactly. And then we got a lot of us we have 15 years from now. A lot of us were a year and a half ago. That we're already in there 15 years, and we just keep renewing 15 years.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
just gonna continue. I mean, but we got to set the standards.
Georgia says she does what she's thinking, and that's where her creativity comes from. That is awesome, and it's only the beginning.
That's so true. We're so early. It's so nuts. It's like I just can't. Sometimes I can't wrap my head around it. Like I try to just like take a step back, but I'm so up in it that it's hard. It's hard to go back to where you were before all this started happening, and you became a community member and influencer. And
One of the
all that
best
jazz.
ideas that I remember Georgia saying on Twitter, and I
Shay,
followed up
I don't
with
consider
the-
you a influencer. I consider you a leader. FYI.
The thing that I followed up
Later.
with her about was how she had this idea of like cutting it down, making it simple for a homeschooler or an adult and a child to learn together
Mhm.
about Hex in the format of like a child's book.
that's brilliant. Georgia, do it. Do it, Georgia. Make it happen in español y inglés. Tú sabes.
Well,
And thanks,
SJ,
Trap. I appreciate that.
We have been live for 2 hours. We've had
Dang,
Trap
that
on the
flew
phone
by.
for an hour and a quarter or so.
Wow. It was the
Um,
tacos.
Yeah, totally.
Time flies when you're eating tacos.
But I really appreciate everybody coming out
Yeah.
and being a part of this stream. I think this is an epic stream because SJ is here, of course.
Shucks.
And maybe we'll do this sort of format again or find something new. I don't know. The horizon, there's plenty to be discovered. Because
True.
SJ and I were talking about like all the different ways that we have to connect with the community and all the ideas that we have right now, how to connect with the community. And those ideas are not going to stop as long as our health
Mm-mm.
stays up there. And your health is good, right?
Yeah.
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 mine too.
Taking my vitamins almost every day. Almost. I've been trying real hard. But more so than not, which has been great. It's nice to get in the habit of doing that.
And if it makes you feel any better, I missed 2 days 3 days ago, sort of thing. Like
Yeah.
last night, I took them for the first time in a little while, and it's not that
Right,
I
Pleb.
didn't.
Right, Pleb.
It's not that I didn't know to. It was that I had eaten the wrong things right before, or I was too stuffed, or just something just made it to where like I won't drink alcohol and then take vitamins.
Yeah, that seems like an oxymoron. Yeah.
So it's all about
Interesting.
the,
Yeah.
the proper warm up too. But yeah, I encourage Trap to take his vitamins. Folks, our food systems are not as good as they should be, and so we need to supplement that stuff. Robert Hamilton, welcome, man.
Ooh. We got a challenge. We just been challenged, y'all. We were gonna end the stream, but I think we need to not now.
Hey, Robert, Hex is a certificate of deposit, and you don't have a middleman
between you and the contract that you make that agreement with. So it is the capability of earning interest without anybody between you and the thing that's creating that interest. And so that's what hex staking, that's what makes hex staking so awesome. Just holding a hex token and wanting the price to go up is like holding a lot of other coins in crypto. But the hex token, which is on the Ethereum blockchain, is an ERC20 token. So it's a dependable token format. And this is SJ, and I'm a eco builder, and I live in Georgetown, Texas. SJ is visiting me.
Hello, Robert Hamilton. Thanks for tuning in. This is a good stream for you to tune in to get that question answered. Yeah.
I've been in Hex for over 3.5 years because it was announced to the community that followed Richard Hart. And then it was finally released on December 2nd of 2019. And then whenever it was released, there was an entire year of an adoption amplifier. And so that was to decide a price of what Hex would be going forward. And so we're almost 2 years past that first year. So we're almost to year 3, which will be December 2nd.
Yep.
And we're holding, let's see, who's holding a party for that? That's
KSP.
over in
San Diego. Mhm.
Yeah. So I don't know where you're out of, Robert, but if you're in Texas, we have a Texas group.
Mhm.
It's the largest Hexagon geographical.
Concentration.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm curious why you're a Hex hater. Like what do you know or not know about it that, because it's a hate is such a strong word.
Did Twitter rub you wrong?
Yeah. Talk to us, Robert. Tell us what it is. Yes.
Hey, Trap, are you still on the phone? Okay. Maybe my phone died.
No, I'm here. I'm still
Okay.
here. Look, I got 4 minutes. I wanted to I put a personal timer in my head, said I wanted to be done by 10 o'clock tonight. So I'm going to give myself another hour because I've been here for an hour and 32 minutes. So I'm going to just give myself another hour to push it. Like
Okay.
the video is going to, oh man, it's going to be sweet.
Well, we're gonna answer some more questions.
Hey,
Robert Hamilton.
Trap, answer this question real fast.
Here we go.
All right.
No, I mean, if y'all need, look, I can push it back till midnight.
Listen,
Hold on. Here, we got a question for you.
I've got a lot of it.
All right, you ready?
people are on stream and we're trying to give them info right now. So Robert Hamilton, who is not a Hexagon, asks, let's assume someone kidnaps the owner of the OA addresses and gets custody of all Hex tokens. What happens?
Number one, who's to say who the OA is? Number two, does that not mean that the OA, like, what if there's multiple people that are the OA? Could be multi-sig wallets. Number three, you can build a front end on Hex. Richard Hart could die right now. Like, literally, the CIA, the Mossad, whoever, they could take Richard Hart out right now. There is many front ends to Hex. I mean, just etherscan.io. You can use that. And what's it called? What's the terms? Access contract or like write contract? You can acquire. Hex is going to live forever. Richard does not matter for Hex. Unfortunately, and I mean, it's sad to say that, but Richard, we do not need Richard for Hex to go on. We don't.
Accurate.
And
Bring
that
it, Robert
is
Hamilton.
back.
Bring us your questions. Continue.
Am I? No, is that accurate?
Yeah. I mean, that made sense to me. Robert, did that make sense to you? Does that answer quell your hunger?
I don't think it answered it.
No.
Well, we're not going to baby these people. Do your own research, Robert. Hey, Robert,
He
do
says,
your own research. Hex.
hey, that's what he's doing. He's asking, yeah, go to hex.com. You should be doing
But,
your own
I
research.
mean-
But this is in part, he's asking us questions, which is kind of doing your own research, right? So he says, I'm not talking if he dies. I'm asking if someone gets custody of the OA address. What do we know about the OA outage? Because that's so here. So Robert Hamilton, I'll I'll be honest with you. I am the least qualified to answer any of these questions because all I do, not all I do, I mostly do content based around the books Richard Hart has written. Did you know, Robert Hamilton, that Richard Hart has written 2 books, Sci-Vive and 15 Ways to Fix the World? I've narrated them both. Go to youtube.com/awildsj to listen, or t.me/sci-vive.
His mouth has been busy.
.com.
Or just all you can do is go look at richardhart.com and Richard Hart went on Twitter.
Yeah, Richard Hart
and
went.
he retweets SJ damn near every freaking day.
That's
Right.
true. It does
Every day.
make my
That's
heart
right.
happy every time he does that. Like, oh, I make a
Well,
difference.
You're building. You're doing something. You're pushing it out there further. So thank you, SJ.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sure it works for some people.
So
Oh yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, he says I'm not big in self-help books, but can't talk bad about it. Yeah, it's interesting. It's cool. It changed my life. To be honest with you, there's a lot of different things in there that like made me look at the way I view things differently. So it's pretty cool.
Robert, we need the OA's existence in order to keep an asymmetrical relationship or ratio for all of our hex tokens, so that somebody can't acquire enough hex tokens to manipulate the system. And
Elon Musk dropped the price 30%.
the amounts of attention that you're giving the OA is completely warranted. The reason why we don't have a name behind the OA is because of this issue, is because of the questions that you're asking right now. Is if I go and figure out who has those OA addresses, what if it's a bunch of code? What if it's a computer plugged into a wall that says, and Trap doesn't agree with this. What if it is that some situation is programmed to operate in a counter situation to every situation that could come up?
Wow.
And there's only so many situations that could come up. There's very few. And they're thought about by Richard Pryor. Or what if it is an automated system that watches what somebody else does over here, to where like you can tell a government official, hey, I didn't do anything. That thing responded to me. It was programmed to respond to me. Therefore, I'm not accountable for the actions, because that's what we have to do. We have to skirt government while government is trying to figure out how they're going to control who has financial, capabilities. If we're trying to create a financial system and the whole world runs off of finance, we have our immediate competitors.
The biggest thing you gotta think about, Eco, is literally everything and Richard's told us this, everything is centralized. If Bill Gates dumped Microsoft, Elon Musk dumped Tesla, you could take any fucking thing out there. This is Richard Hart's words, not mine. Like, this is what he has taught us and told us. Anybody dumps anything, it's such, and look at it. Look at EOS. Look at what's his name. God, I can't remember the dude from fucking XRP, and I'm glad I can't remember it. But and I hate to even bring up XRP, but look, they dump it every fucking month.
Robert Hamilton, who's
Robert,
saying
yeah,
that
Dave.
No.
Hold on,
Trap, hold on. So, Robert, you say you're going to leave, so I need to give you this information. Whenever you say that if it was programmed, it would be seen on the blockchain, that's not true, man. So possibly, like, if somebody does something over here, that's code for the OA computer to pick up and do something over here. So I'm not saying that necessarily the two sides have to be connected. And I'm not saying that they'll be in different locations. What I'm saying is this action is separate from that action. And so, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Thank you so much, Robert, for
stopping in
Yeah.
and leaving a comment. A lot of people don't have the courage to leave a comment or join the stream, which I had the link in the chat earlier. It takes a very long time before somebody will be a guest on somebody else's show in the flesh. So thanks so much, Robert.
Good to have you.
And keep researching Hex. In fact, visit richardhart.com. And if it is that you're still wondering what type of a person Richard is, scroll down until you see the YouTube video that has the thumbnail with the background colors that are similar to the Ukraine flag, where it's a turquoise and yellow. Peace out. I hope you're Hexican soon.
Yeah. Report back.
We got tons of Telegram groups to add you to.
I'm going to read George's. Georgia says, let me tell you why I chose Hex. It is simple enough for a busy mom like me to understand. RH, Richard Hart, is dreadfully honest and sometimes harsh with words, but he doesn't embellish his products. Hex has done everything it is supposed to do as a product, with 100% uptime for almost 3 years. Ba-ba-da-ba.
With 100%
That's the
uptime.
only product.
Mic drop.
Everything else is a project. Everything else out there is a project.
True.
Yeah, that is
Hex is
a
the
argument.
only
It's a
product.
really good argument.
Mhm.
Everything's still in the works.
Yeah.
Even Pullstring, sadly.
Well, Pulse Chain doesn't exist yet, so we could talk about
It
it.
exists in our hearts.
It doesn't exist yet. It's not on chain yet. It's literally not on chain yet. There's a test net, but it's not on chain.
So what were you saying earlier about XRP's person and things like that? I was trying to get.
Everybody dump in Richard.
Robert.
Richard has told us how everything in life is centralized. Okay? Everything is centralized. Everything. No matter what it is. Hexsearch.io, type in centralized. And then just run through the videos and you'll see. Richard told us everything is centralized.
Okay,
You got
hexsearch.io.
to trust someone.
Type
You got
in
to trust someone.
centralized.
Centralized hexsearch.io. You have to trust someone.
Yeah.
And Richard,
Somebody creates
I've been here
it. Somehow
February
it's
of 21,
validated.
February of 21, Richard has never done a damn thing. Richard has taught me more. Richard has made me a better person financially. Now, am I rich right now? Fuck no. But is it, I did what he said to do. You know, I followed the contract. I did exactly what he said to do. I sacrificed PulseX. But he has given me more truth and from a financial aspect, and then even just like a human, like day-to-day life, he has given me more. I mean, look, SJ, why are you fucking audience, like doing the audio on his books? You obviously believe.
Absolutely. Yep.
Exactly. So, you know, it's just like he is giving us the best chance we have.
Yeah.
You know? Best
Absolutely.
chance we have. My friends are gambling and they're like, oh well, it's the consensus of a group of people in Las Vegas that say this should be the fucking spread on this game, and I'm trying to convince all my friends like, stop gambling, stop, please stop.
Ugh.
And they won't, but this is all like people that are centralized finance guys.
Have you seen the it was like a TikTok clip or something very recently where there's just a row of elderly people sitting at a casino?
Oh, and they're just
Yeah, just
they're all pressing the button as fast
over
as
and
they
over
can.
and over.
That's called society. That's called everyone around us.
Yeah.
Each one
no
of
joke,
them, it
man.
seems like each one of those clicks was only a penny. Like they
Yeah, it's
were-
probably
My
penny,
mom's at
penny
right
slots.
now.
Yeah.
A goddamn casino with her and my mom I'm 40, my mom's like in her 60s. I'm not gonna give exact ages. I'm not gonna dox her, but where's she at? At a casino with all her friends.
Yeah.
Right now.
Trap,
Such a
when you
waste
were
of time.
talking about analyzing
And I'm not happy about that, by the way. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
course. I just change the subject all the time. Sorry.
Go ahead.
When you were just talking now about Richard having this book that then like makes it to where you like get a bit more serious about your life, I wanted to tell people that you quit smoking cigarettes.
Absolutely. Dude, I smoked cigarettes for 20 years.
Because of Sci-Fi?
And
This whole rebirth of
Richard.
thinking about life.
Wow.
me finding Richard. Like, I found Sci-Fi and I listened to Sci-Fi. I think I listened to all the stuff that you did. But then there's also, I think there's another. Is it Sci-Fi?
Fix the World? 15 Ways to Fix the World?
It's just not that. No, that I haven't got through that one yet. I haven't watched that whole thing yet or listened to
That
it.
one's so much shorter than Sci-Fi. It's a quick, compared to Sci-Fi, it's a quick
We're
listen.
talking about like 21. We're talking about like 21.
So not his earlier videos from like 17 where
Oh, I love all that shit. When he looked young as fuck and had this long ass hair.
and he's in front of a pink background or whatever and he's like, you
The
can
curtains.
live your life.
Sometimes he's laying in his
Yeah.
bed.
I don't remember any of him laying in his bed. I remember
Well,
you
I've
saying
seen
that
it.
he was laid
Maybe
back
he
one
had some
time.
weird ass setup, but it looked like he's laying in his bed. It's like he had.
Oh, but he might have been
setup
in
where
that.
he's laying in bed
He might have been in that
Early
little
on.
bicycle chair.
early on.
He might have.
Richard's a goddamn legend, man.
Have you seen any? We need all the stages of Richard.
That'd be a fun thing
yeah.
for someone to put together.
Yeah.
Like just like frame after frame of like the evolution of Richard Hart, like and
Yeah.
his look.
Oh, we want to get really.
I want the AC repairman showing his crack. I want that one.
Evolution of Vince Neil.
Dropping truth bombs. All right.
I'm not sleepy.
SJ just yawned. We're calling it quits. All right, everybody on stream. Goodbye. Trap gravity on.
Don't have paper lettuce hands.
We're out of here. Say goodbye, Trap. Sign us off.
RichardHart.com, Hex.com, at Richard Hart Win on Twitter. Free yourself.
Free yourself from
like father,
paper
like father,
lettuce
like son.
hands.
Coming soon.